Welcome to Off the Clock Thoughts with your boy Cody Wallen. I'm here, still feeling good, I guess. Hanging in there. Life's alright. Headed back. Pickups to take back to the station. That's a plus. I love days like this. This makes up for having to do another route, or part of another route, not having to go back to the station. It's 4:30 and I can just go home. I might stop at Kroger, I don't know. I'm a little dehydrated, I think. They said when you feel thirsty, it's too late. But what happens when you drink and then you're not thirsty anymore? Is it still too late? Like, what is happening? What does that mean? So a message I got on Bumble this morning, as I was going into do my subscription, cancel my subscription. The message that said hello, or hey, this woman's telling me, we get into talking, back and forth a little bit, talking about dogs. She's like, my place is kind of like a zoo, or my apartment's just for the animals, really. I'm like, how many? She goes on to this thing about 1 dog, I think 4 cats, fish, 1 more thing, and 4 rats. No, it was 2 cats and 4 rats. And I was like, I said, why the rats? And she said, they're actually really good pets. They learn tricks. I'm like, I don't know about this. I've never heard of this. It's interesting. Not into it. So there's that. I wanted to correct this thing I said earlier. I am an idiot. This isn't to make me look like not an idiot. But put it this way. I know a decade is 10 years, right? I know that. But I was listening to the latest episode. Frick was it? I forgot the title already. Bibbidi Bob Thornton. And I said something about Drake's the artist of the century. And I was like, has he been around 10 years? Yeah. I thought at the moment, century was 10 years. And then it occurred to me that that's 100 years. And Michael Jackson was artist of the century. So I looked up artist of the century. I was like, where did I see that article? And why would Drake be artist of the century? That makes 0 sense. I could see artist of the decade. That could be an award that I could see Drake winning. But yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. I sound like a complete idiot. As I was listening to it, I was like, you stupid idiot. A century is 100 years. A decade's 10 years. Sorry about that. Life's good. I was good. I didn't buy more junk food. I did buy 1 more energy drink. I did not buy any more junk food, though. That might be a lie. Let me think about it. I'm just not seeing any wrappers of junk food. No, I didn't buy any more junk food. Just the energy drink. And I swear I bought 1 more thing. It must have just been an energy drink. Cause I'm full. I had all 4 of my burritos, and they were thick too. It was a pound of bison and a whole bag of the L something cheese. like legit cheese. The Mexican blend. Whole thing of that hot sauce. That was why I messed up this morning, is because I was full off Burger King last night. I was planning on eating that pound of bison last night after the Burger King, but I was like, I'm way too full to eat this. So then I just used it all. I was like, this cheese is gonna go bad. I'm not giving it to the ex-wife and the boyfriend. Hell no. I'm eating this shits. So I decided to make the tacos this morning that I was going to make last night. But there was no way I was going to be able to eat all that. So I ate them today, full. And that's all I've eaten is 4 tacos with a whole bag of cheese. I emptied into the bowl I was reheating of meat. I don't know if the meat was any good. It didn't taste bad and it didn't stink. And I feel fine. Like 2 hours later after finishing the last burrito, I feel fine. So we'll see about that. I might get, some kind of like something I shouldn't get tonight, because I did go ham this morning with the burritos. Or not even ham, just I didn't go with the carnivore diet. I had cheese, which I don't know. Cheese might be, because it's not meat. It's an animal product, but it's not meat. I don't know. I haven't looked up. Is that because eggs are carnivore diet? You can have eggs on carnivore diet, and you can have salt and pepper. Why wouldn't you be able to have cheese? I know dairy isn't like an inflammatory for some people, and I'm sure it is for me. My stomach hurts after dairy sometimes. I don't get like diarrhea and shit, but I do like I can't do. I hate just plain white milk. I hate it. It's disgusting. I've never liked it. I've got this like mixed cousin. He's like Filipino and just white. Shout out my cousin. And he would drink just glasses of milk. He'd be like, I'm thirsty, and just go get a glass of milk. I'm like, how do you do that? This guy's an alien. But he went from like 6 inches shorter than me. So the next time I saw him, he was like, and I never grew in this whole time of knowing him. I don't think. Well, I must have. I've known him forever. But next time I saw him, I visited California. This mother lover was at least like a foot taller than me, at least. His foot was massive. And I can attribute that. His dad's massive also. Shout out my uncle, but I think the milk had something to do with it. Because milk makes me thirsty. I don't know. I can't go for if I'm thirsty, my first thought isn't a glass of milk. That sounds so shitty. Like, oh, and then go like just chug a glass of milk and then go play football again. Like that's all we would do. That was our bonding. We would I would get there to my uncle's house in Escondido, California. Beautiful place. They have an awesome, I think there's a pizza place, I forget what it's called, Felipe's or something like that. Delicious pizza. Then they would have like a car show downtown Escondido. But my uncle lived up there in the mountains. You could look over all of Escondido from his place. He had this big ass backyard. And me and the cousin, every time me and my mom and sister would go out there, me and my cousin's little bonding thing after we ain't seen each other for a while, we just throw the football for hours. That was what we did. We just threw the football, talked some shit, caught up, How you been? How's school? How's the girls? How the ladies treating you? Shit like that. Anyway, the whole reason I'm saying that, shout out to my cousin, he's massive. Not fat either. He's like fit and just freaking tall as hell. But yeah, he drank milk for fun. Fucking strange. I mean, not for fun, but for a thirst quencher. That is the last place I would go, other than an ashtray. Or like a can of Coke with somebody's ashes in it. Yeah. Even better, a beer can with someone's ashes in it. Even better, your own ashes. If it's somebody else's ashes, that makes sense. If it's your own ashes, you had too much to drink. I've been there. I know this. You'll be holding the can with the ashes in it and take a swig. Forgot I put ashes in it. Or I wasn't even supposed to put ashes in it. I was just like, I'm not going to ash on the floor. Here's a place to ash. And then drink it. That was a problem. That's the shit. That's the instant gag. That's the shit when it gets to your nose. If you're not a smoker, you would smell it and be like, that's a little spish. But since you're a smoker, your senses are bad, and you go for the chug. Next thing you know, you want to upchuck. Whose bad is that? That's mine. It's my own bad. It's also God. Make my nose bigger. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how smoking has anything to do with your senses other than breathing. Is that a sense? Taste? When I breathe, I taste the air. Here's another thing. I don't taste or smell any better than I did when I was smoking. So that whole thing is bullshit, unless my shit's just completely burnt. Oh yeah, I gotta stop cussing so much. I'm sorry. Shout out at your boy Go Home Johnny. Go watch Monday Mood. It was a really good episode today. Not that the other ones weren't, but this one was specifically special. He said he used the microphone for the first time. I thought it was intense, like it was good. I didn't notice a difference in the audio quality, but I have bad ears. Ever since headphones came out, my music's been on all the way up volume, because that's the way to live. All of our skulls become bone. That's a stupid thing to say. That's not the quote at all how it goes. We all turn into skeletons in the end. Some shit like that. Shout out that sister from the first episode. The nun. Sister Aletha. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, is my memory going to come back at all? Am I going to get better memories from the alcohol not affecting me? Am I going to get my taste back? Am I going to get my smell back? My lung capacity? Am I going to be able to play sports again? I'd really like to get into like an ultimate frisbee or flag football or basketball league. Shit, even softball, kickball. I don't know. Nah, I don't know now, because back when I wanted to do that shit, I was wanting to do it for friends, to like go meet friends at a bar, and also to play like sports with a team. But now it's like, I can't even do it anyway. I never know when I'm going to be off work. Damn, dude. I miss sports. It's 89 degrees currently, and the guy on the radio earlier this morning said it's going to be like 90 throughout the week. Not hype about that. Because it's hard to breathe. I'll keep the air on blast in here when I'm not doing this podcast, and when I step out this mother, it's like I've said a holy F word audibly 3 times today when I got out of the vehicle, and I'm just luckily there's no one there to hear me say it. But that's how hot it is, or how hot it feels. My neighbor told me I have a humidifier, like that's an oscillating fan. I didn't know the humidifier was part of it until I brought it home. I just thought it was a high-powered fan, which is freaking a lie. The fan sucks. It was like a $150 thing. It's a heater, a fan, a humidifier. And my neighbor's like, you need a dehumidifier, not a humidifier. I'm like, I don't even know what the difference is. I just thought if I have a humidifier, then my allergies won't be so bad because my stuff will stay moist. 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 That's ridiculous. It is a stupid word. There's a lot of stupid words, like bologna. That's something I'll never eat ever. It's disgusting. Regular hot dogs, never eat them again ever. I'll do a brat, I'll do a cheddar wurst, I'll do the one with the, what's the other one? The like ballpark hot dogs, whatever. Like the crispy, thick ones. You bite into it, it's got freaking texture. But a regular hot dog, fudge that. I'm done with that stuff. Ever since I started making my own money. I think that's where I was getting fat. I started working at Toyota and I was just getting whatever the hell I wanted. I was getting Almond Joy and just putting a bag away at night with other stuff, like a thing of Pringles. A thing of Pringles and a bag of Almond Joy with like a 12-pack of vanilla Coke. And I would just sit there and just indulge in gluttony. That's what I did. I'm surprised I don't have diabetes. I probably do, but I don't go to the doctor. When I was in high school, I think I might have said this already, but I lived like a block from 7-Eleven, and I would get a double gulp Coke, vanilla Coke, and a bag of hot fries, the $2 bag, every day, sometimes twice a day. And just come back and make music. And that was it. That's all I did. But also had sports and like PE. I cannot believe I don't have diabetes. That was on top of the sodas. The big sodas we would get from McDonald's in the mornings. My sister has diabetes. It's a problem, man. It's addicting. She also used to eat sugar by the spoonful when she was little. And they're trying to tell us, oh, that wouldn't cause diabetes. What the fuck causes diabetes? Sorry for cussing. Eating sugar by the spoonful? Who's got diabetes out of our family? Out of my immediate family, the one that ate sugar by the spoonful. That's who's got diabetes. Lost all her damn teeth and now she got dentures. Shout out the dentures though, they look good. It fooled me, I thought she just got her teeth fixed. Found out she got freaking dentures. She's like 21. That's okay though. She'll find somebody. She already has a guy. I don't know. It's always different. There was a chick named, I'm not even saying it. I was attracted to her. And then she pulled her teeth out and I was like, holy shit. She had her eye teeth still? And I was like, I'm kind of turned on by that. Like, what? You got fake teeth, but you still have your eye teeth. What happened? And she was cute. With and without teeth. I'm just saying. It was an honor to be able to, for me, because she showed me. I'm not sure that everybody knew. Just saying, I felt honored that she would share that with me. Let's put it this way. Another way, she has the same name as my cousin who drank milk for fun. Got him. So yeah, life's good. Finished a gallon of water. I got the up until the second knuckle of my pinky left to drink. Then I start my next one. I am planning on working out tonight. I'm gonna bust out 100 reps of all my shit off my book. I'm gonna do it with the 20s for like until I think it's starting to get easy, and then I'm gonna bust out them 30s. I'm gonna do this shit for a month. Come up with a little circuit. Preferably, I want to get to the point where I wake up at 5 o'clock and knock it out. So that way I'll go to work with the blood flowing, you know? And then when I get home, once I get in a routine, I'll have my son. I spend time with him and just do stuff. But then it's like, what if on the days I don't have him, what am I going to do then? I can turn on the Netflix and hit the treadmill or the eucalyptus, you know? I did put it in an area kind of facing the TV. That'll help. But the I-beam holding the building together is right where my head goes when I'm using that machine. So I'm going to have to like be very vigilant that I don't concuss myself getting too excited on this bike or this elliptical. I was trying to think of the name of it yesterday when my neighbor brought I was in the middle of a nap and my neighbor called me and he was like, hey, I got those batteries if you want to come get them. So I got up. Of course I was naked. I had my alarm set for 6 o'clock. It was hot as hell in the room. I was just laying there on my bed, all the fans on me. I was just taking a nap before I started cleaning, you know? Just cool off from the day's job, the day's work, you know? He calls me at like 5:30. I'm like, yeah, alright, cool, hell yeah, man, I'm on my way. And then he's at the door. I ain't got a shirt on. I'm still sleeping. You know? Drowsy. I'm like, hey man, thanks, man. Yeah, I just got this Yuka. And I couldn't think of the fucking name of this. Sorry for cussing. The name of this elliptical. I kept calling it. I was like, it's a Yuka. It's a Yuka. And then he said, I wanted to say it's a eucalyptus. He called it a eucalyptus. So I was like, yeah, the eucalyptus. Like, we were both looking at the machine. I kept pointing at it with my thumb while I was talking to him, trying to hide my titties behind the door. I was like, yeah, this thing, it takes like 4C batteries. The Yuka. And he was like, the eucalyptus. I was like, what the fuck? Sorry for cussing. Yeah, but that thing, that cracked me up. But the damn, I gotta figure out these batteries. I might go check that out and then go to Kroger. Or just go to Kroger right now. Well, I'm like a 45-minute drive from Kroger, but I might just go out there now and look at the battery bigger than this one. I can't think of anything bigger than the C battery that's regular sized batteries. What's the D battery look like? Is that even a thing? The 9 volts, the rectangle one, I think. Pretty sure. Maybe it is D batteries. Either way. 9 volt Duracell. It's got to be a thick ass battery, or I'm missing a part. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. The shit doesn't work. There's no way that thing works. It's got to be a D battery. I wonder if there's a return policy on D batteries, or batteries in general. Anyways, I don't know what to do about this, like, how do I end the conversation between this girl and I on, Bumble? I don't want to be like, hey, you have rats as pets. I don't trust your judgment. I don't know how to end that. like have someone to talk to that's not male. Just get a a different perspective. I don't know anybody that just talks to their friends for fun anyway. Any dudes that are just like I check in with my people, but I don't just like hit up a buddy and start talking. Like, it's weird. I feel like a weird. Maybe I'm socially awkward. There's got to be a little bit of that. I don't know how to talk to people. If I'm in the zone, I can get in flow sometimes. But that's usually when I'm drinking. I could just get in flow, talk to anybody about any freaking topic. Like I was talking, there's one night, I think this dude was gay, and that has nothing to do with the story. It just has to do with his attitude toward me, like his confidence, and like, I'm gonna destroy this straight white male. Like, that's how I felt this guy felt, and how he was talking to me. I was high. This was a long time ago, FedEx. Was high, I was drunk, and this dude was a psychologist. Or in school for psychology or some shit. And we were talking, and I had been listening to a lot of Jordan Peterson. He's a clinical psychologist. So I was like, oh, I got this fool. And we were just sitting there talking. like intellectuals. His leg was over. You know how gay dudes sit, right? No judgment. I just can't sit like that. My stuff gets bunched up. So I try, my version of sitting like that is just throw the ankle up over the kneecap. So we were both sitting. He was sitting his way, I was sitting my way. We were sitting like on this deck having this psychological conversation. I was out of my mind. I think he was just drunk. But anyway, at the end of this thing, I went home, and this guy whose birthday it was, who I had met, like the reason I was there is because this guy invited me. We had met one time playing beer pong at this bar, and we ended up like running the table. He invited me to his birthday party where I had met this dude talking about psychology and just like debating shit. Long story short, I never was invited back. And I don't think it's because all my points were wrong. I think it's because I fucking destroyed in this debate. Because I've been listening to so many freaking professionals over the years. Like over a 3-4 year period. That's all I do is listen to like professors and very, very smart people in their studies or whatever. Their endeavors. They're very successful. And I listen to a bunch of them. So I'm ready for some shit. I know a lot about a little bit about a lot of shit. That's how I'm gonna put it. I don't know. I don't even know why I brought that up. I have no clue. Oh, I don't know how to end this conversation with a girl that keeps rats for pets. Oh, that's what it was. Maybe I'm just like practicing talking. I do need to do that. I want to get precise in my speech. Precision. Be precise in your speech. Be precise in your speech. See how my S's are messed up? If I had nice teeth, that would sound so much better. Be precise in your speech. My teeth are fucked up. My eye teeth. Get my tongue out. My tongue slips through. I sound less intellectual, if that's a thing. Also, my stupid ass accent. I got a mutt accent. I'm from Wisconsin. I lived there 7 years. We moved to Escondido, California when I was 7. It was right after 9/11. I was born in 94, November 28th. Right after 9/11, we moved to Escondido, California. And about 2 years after that, we moved to Santee, California. But here's the thing I don't get. That's all San Diego, California. I still don't understand all that. Is San Diego a county? San Diego County. That's a big freaking county. If that's how it works. I thought it was all separate shit. Like Santee wasn't San Diego. Escondido was its own thing. That's all. It's wild. It's beautiful also. I miss La Jolla. I miss the Cove. I miss Hobo's Trail. I miss fire spinning, watching on the beach at night. That shit was sick. Shout out one of my buddies. Alright, I'm gonna shout him out. Sorry for saying your name, bro, but I don't know. I forget your Instagram. And you're really solid, man. You saved my life. My man Josh Kelly. One day, me and the homies, I think it was him, his brother. I think there might have been one or two other dudes with us. And we went to this place called Hobo's Trail at the beach in La Jolla somewhere, I think. It was like, it was a trail that went up the side of this cliff, like these rock falling cliffs, but there's really nice houses behind it. And a lot of cool things happened on this little rock spot where they had like carved out rocks so you could sit. It was like a bench of rocks or stones. We'd go out there at night, just get blasted. One time we saw UFOs, but they weren't UFOs. They turned out to be those Chinese fire lanterns. Because we saw like 3, and then we were like, holy shit, there's more. But it was just the fire lanterns. We saw glowing algae out in the water. Like the waves were right below us. There was rocks. We were probably 30, 40 feet up. There was one night, I was standing in front of Josh. He was sitting on the little bench. And there's only about like 2.5, 3 feet of walking, like, room next to the bench. So there's the ocean with waves and crashing rocks and all this shit to the left. There's the bench on the right, and then there's about 2.5, 3 feet of like walking space. His legs took out about a foot of that space. So I'm standing there, I'm stoned out of my mind. I'm sitting there just looking up, looking at the ocean, taking the whole thing in, breathing, kind of meditating on the moment, and I'm swaying. Next thing I know, I feel his hand on my chest, and it's pulling me in. I'm like, holy shit. He goes, bro, you were falling over there. I was like, whoa, dude, saved my fucking life. I would, like, I for real would have died for sure, without a doubt. There was another time, I don't know, something was watching over me. I was visiting from Kentucky to California. I was visiting my buddies out there. And we went to this place called the Cove, and there was 2 ways to get in there. You could either do this rock climbing wall, which I didn't have faith in myself in, or you could like swim around. But it was risky to swim because there was waves coming in, and it was just rocks. Like you would, if you got caught by a wave, if you didn't time it right, you'd be fucking washed up on these rocks. And that's what Daddy did. I said, I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna do the swim, bro. I don't know about this rock climbing shit. I don't know about this. I should have taken that route without a doubt. But I chose to swim. I'm wearing glasses. My glasses I never needed to wear. The doctors messed me over. And I got my chain on. Got a pinky ring like an asshole. I'm out there. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Here I go. Thinking of you again. Shout out Eminem. I get out there. I hear, go, 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 go. I look. I'm like, all right, now I got to get up on these rocks and start running because I'm not going to make it if I just try swimming. So I go back toward the rocks. I try to find some footing on these rocks, and I'm like jogging in the water about mid-calf deep. This fucking wave pushes me. I thought I was dead. Knocks me up against these fucking rocks. I thought I was a goner for sure, bro. I came out of that bitch, not a scratch on me. I didn't lose my chain, my glasses, nothing. I was like, how the hell That's another moment I thought I was dead. Something had my back. Shout out the back getters. I don't know, man. Life's strange. Life is strange. Life is good though. For the most part. Like my boy Johnny said on a Monday Mood this morning, he said it's about there's two ways you can go about situations. If something bad happens to you, it's how you go about it. That's the only thing we have control over, is how we go about it. We could sit and piss and moan about the shit, or we could take action. Say this is a learning moment. This is a point. You can't build a diamond without pressure. This is a point we get tougher, stronger, more motivated. That's how I want to look at shit. I want to look at shit positive. Even the bad shit that happens, I'm like, here we go, baby. Here we go. That shit's inspiring to me, man. Love you, bro. Keep that shit up. Go follow him at Go Home Johnny on Instagram. Follow him like my girl Jessica Scott at original weirdness, original_weirdness. Go follow him like my brother Guitar, fucking Guitar Earth. Might be Guitar_Earth. I think it's just Guitar Earth. G-U-U-T. I'm gonna look it up if I don't fuck it up. If I'm not mistaken, my boy's got a baby on the way. Yeah, it's Guitar Earth. Guutaa-EARTH. That's it. Go follow him. Like his shit. He's got a cool page. He just got back from, I think, Ethiopia? Somewhere in Africa. This fool's traveling. Now he's in Miami or some shit. Driving a Ferrari. I'm looking at his shit. I'm like, bro, I see why you don't visit me. You out there living life. I got you. I wouldn't want to visit me either. Love you, brother. And at YABOYCHIVES, your boy Chives on Instagram, made the music that you're about to hear, or you are hearing right now. Love y'all. This has been Off the Clock Thoughts. Thank you for listening. Tune in tomorrow and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.